that is still, even at 6.1, and I believe we're just getting an update now that the estimate has been lowered to 6.0. But this is still a large earthquake. You only have 100 or so, some odd 6.0 or higher earthquakes per year.
That's right, around the world. You got 1 magnitude 8, 10 sevens, 100 sixes, 1,000 fives, and so on down the line. So we get 10 million a year, all of these different sizes. California doesn't always get its share of them. Some other parts of the world get get the share. But this is still 30. It would take 30 of these to equal a Loma Prieta earthquake.
Well, again, we're just seeing the power of it now on the air as we look at live pictures. Walls collapsed, some buildings partially collapsed, fires in the Napa area now.
What Augie was talking about was the Rayleigh wave, the long period wave that gives that rolling motion. The jolt is the P wave. That's the one that causes interior damage, contents to fall all over. The Rayleigh wave would be more destructive to the taller buildings and the weaker buildings, long period.
Let me ask you just very quickly before I let you go. There's a lot of talk of the Ring of Fire. This is the plate that surrounds the Pacific and connects earthquakes and volcanoes in Japan, New Zealand, Chile. We've had very big quakes in recent years in all those places. Does that increase the chances of a major earthquake, the big one, in the San Francisco area in the near term?
Well, it takes time for the strain energy to accumulate. Now, California has had plenty of time for it to accumulate, more likely in Southern California than in Northern California, but don't ever rule out any place. Northern California, 1906, of course, was the big one there. 1847, the big one in the Los Angeles area. But you got plenty of faults. You got literally thousands, several thousand faults in California. And the Hollister Fault is where this earthquake in that region, and it's more damaging to the city at large than the San Andreas, even though the San Andreas is going to generate bigger earthquakes. San Andreas is farther away from the Bay Area. And this one is right there, and that's the reason it's so got everybody's attention.
Okay, Walter Hayes, seismologist, thanks very much for helping put this into context. Again, you're seeing live pictures of the aftermath of this earthquake. We're going to hear more on the latest in Napa in just a few moments, but